Hey, y'all, this is your girl Toni. Welcome to my kitchen. I want to say hello to y'all. I hope y'all doing well. Today we're actually making an enchilada casserole. I forgot something over y'all. We're making an enchilada casserole. But like I said, this is an easy recipe for any busy family or just anybody that wants to make this recipe. It's not a hard recipe to make. It does have some ingredients, of course, that you got to put together and bake and all that kind of stuff. But it's definitely an easy recipe to make, and it's actually a tasty and damn good recipe because our family love this. I haven't made this probably in maybe about 2 months, month and a half, 2 months. But every time I make it, it's always gone. So even the 16-year-old loves it too. So I'm sure your kids will love this too. I do want to let you know that it's not made with tortillas. So like I said, this is a different kind of recipe y'all gonna love. And like I said, before I get into making this enchilada casserole, make sure that you click the link to, of course, subscribe to the channel. And then, of course, click the notification bell to receive all the videos I upload on this channel because I do it often. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, y'all, like I said, it's not made with tortillas, but it is made with the cornbread base on the bottom, like tamales almost. So like I said, let me go ahead and get into making this little part of the recipe because we got to bake this first. So let me go ahead and make this first for y'all. So the only thing I use, my little Jiffy cornbread mix. You can use any kind of Jiffy. This is a vegetarian, but you can use the honey one or the regular one. They have a fat-free, I don't know, whichever kind you want to use. But Jiffy cornbread mix, that's the box that I use. I don't do anything special going to back cornbread. Cornmeal, I don't do any of those things. I make it as simple as I can. And I do want to let you know again, make this recipe as simple as you can as well. If you don't have all the ingredients that I use, beware that you can make it how you want to make it in certain aspects of it. If you don't want to be used to jalapenos, I'm going to put jalapenos in this cornbread mix. And black beans, if you don't want to use those, you can use corn. Just corn, I guess a regular corn, I put it that way. You can just use that. If you don't want to use that, you don't have to use anything else like the beans in there. But like I said, we like the jalapeno, we like the taste and like the kind of spice. And of course the beans always bring an awesome flavor as well. So like I said, that's how I make it. But I put out just know that all the ingredients will be in the description of this video. But like I said, you can substitute some of these things if you like. And the black beans is one of them. So I'm talking about some black beans. Let me go ahead and put some into this container, y'all. And I'm just pouring them in there. I don't have a specific amount usually. Hold on. And y'all, my can, this can opener did not work right for me today. So I couldn't even barely use my darn can opener to get this can open. So I got to use my spoon. So that means I got to go buy another can opener, which is fine. They ain't that much, so. But I'm just wasn't too happy about it because I had to rig up this can to get it open, y'all. Ridiculous, but that's all right. It happened before I even got on this video. I was like, this is crazy, but it's okay. Like I said, y'all, it's okay. Things happen in the kitchen. So I did put the black beans in there. This is a 15-ounce can, and I used a little bit over half, so I would say about 10 ounces. So there's maybe like a cup and a fourth, I would say, that I put in there. I usually don't measure this part because I just put them in there as I see fit. But if you want to measure, you can use a cup and about a fourth if you want to. That's up to you. Like I said, I normally don't. And sometimes I'll put the entire can in there as well, just to let y'all know. So the next thing, of course, is 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Pouring that right on into the mix. And like I said, I'm adding jalapenos to this too. So I already had the jalapeno chopped. So adding the jalapenos. And like I said, you don't have to add jalapenos if you don't want. This is just what our family likes. And this is how I like to make it as well. Just adds another dimension to the flavor, y'all. And then 1 egg. And this is a large egg. Just to let you know, 1 large egg. I'm just cracking all this into the bowl, y'all. Like I said, this recipe is easy, but it does take some ingredients to make, just to let you know. So, and it's not a 5-ingredient recipe. It's definitely a lot of ingredients. Let me say, actually, I ain't gonna say a lot, but there's maybe like 10 ingredients, maybe, which is fine. Most meals call for that. So, and like I said, I'm just dumping it. This is half a cup of sour cream. And like I said, you're not going to make this recipe as the cornbread recipe as you would make regular cornbread. You're going to use this sour cream because you can put sour cream into your cornbread. You can use milk or sour cream, but for this recipe, you have got to use sour cream because, like I said, it adds another flavor to this. Uh-oh, I'm trying to get this. I may have to use my spoon, y'all, to get all the sour cream off of her. Hey, there's a net that keeps flying around here. Get away from my stuff. Lord, the damn net. Is it in my stuff? Yeah, this is ridiculous. These damn nets. What is going on? Lord have mercy. Where's my spoon? That's all right, y'all. I got the net off the bowl. It was on the side of the bowl. And I ended up picking up some of the ingredients, but that's okay. I don't know what in the world's going on with these nets. Every summer. And it's probably because I keep letting this cat in and out of the house, but that's okay. It happens. It ain't gonna kill us, I'm sure. There shouldn't be no net legs in her. I'm pretty sure of that. So it should be all right. But like I said, I'm getting back to the recipe, y'all. But for all those ingredients I just put in here, we're just going to stir them on up. And I already got my oven waiting on 350. Just to let you know it's been on and popping already. So getting warm. Uh-oh. So now we just stirring it up and stirring up and stirring it up. Like I said, I'll have the ingredients in the description of the video so that y'all can, of course, use the ingredients that I use for this recipe. But like I said, you don't have to add the jalapenos, and you can swap out the black beans for corn if you'd like. That's a choice that you can make. It depends on what you like best. So we don't usually put corn in our food like that unless it comes in like a stir fry or something. Otherwise, we don't put it in there. That's just for us. We're not big corn eaters, to put it that way. You all may be, so add the corn if you like instead of the black beans, especially if it's what you have at home. Like I said, use what you got at home. Don't go doing nothing all crazy and trying to buy all this stuff. Use what you got at home, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure that's all oiled. So, let me see her. So, for the next thing, like I said, this has to cook. This cornbread mixture, of course, because it's on the bottom. So, it has to cook. So, I got to put all this mixture inside of this bowl, y'all. I mean, inside of the bowl. Inside of this pan. Because I'm using my little handy-dandy baking dish. And I put it in all kind of cake pans. I make this stuff in all types of pans, y'all. You can make it in what you want to make it in, but this is my, I believe it's 9 by 13 inch pan, I believe. I believe that's the size of this. And if I'm wrong, that's okay. But I believe that's the size of this pan. Uh-oh. Trying to get all this stuff out of here. Righty. So once you officially get it all out the bowl, and I think I kind of messed all this because it's all over the place, y'all, but it's all right. I'm trying to make sure I got this camera right so y'all can see this, y'all. There we go. I had it all twisted wrong. Hopefully y'all can see better. Hopefully, I'm sure y'all ain't gonna say hopefully, I'm sure y'all can definitely see better. All right, trying to get all this goodness out the bowl. All right, and all I'm going to do is just spread this around in the bowl, y'all, to make sure I get all the nooks and crannies of this bowl. It may look thin, but like I said, this little mixture, this cornbread, of course, it always cooks up. So you won't have to worry. But just make sure that you don't use a pan bigger than this, I would say, because otherwise it's going to be thin as I don't know what. So you want to make sure you have some kind of thickness to it and not so thin where it's like a piece of cookie or a dry cookie or something. So like I said, just smush this on around, y'all. All right. And that's it for this. I'm going to make sure I get all of this out of here. And yes, my hands are clean, y'all. I wash my hands. I always wash them beforehand. And I'm about to wash them again, too, before I get to the next thing. All right. There we go. All righty. And let me wash my fingers, my hands and stuff off. I can't switch on to the next before I get my hands washed, y'all. All right. Let me dry these bad boys. All right. Got the oven open. All right, y'all. We're about to put this into the oven, but we're going to go. I'm going to move y'all after I put this into the oven, so we can go ahead and make the hamburger mixture. And like I said, I'm throwing this into the oven. This will go in the oven about 15-20 minutes until it is done. And then we're going to take it out. We got to prep it some more. So let me go ahead and move this camera on over here, y'all, so y'all can, of course, see my next section of the cooking. I guess I put it that way. And just to let you know, this next part is going to be the burger. I mean, because I'm using beef, so it's gonna be ground beef. It's a ground beef tamale, so I'm gonna make the hamburger and that kind of thing. And actually, I have two different things. Because I don't have all hamburger, just to let you know. For me, I love the taste of lamb, so you know I gotta have my ground lamb. But if all you have is hamburger, use the hamburger. That's fine. I just like the taste of the ground lamb. Uh-oh. And then my partner, he had already had this in the freezer. Wagyu beef. It's the same as ground beef, but it's just Wagyu ground beef. So those are the two things I'm using for this. But like I said, if you only have, oh, let me put this. Let me go ahead and spray this a little bit. If you only have just regular ground beef, go ahead and use that. You can also use shredded chicken for this if you want to. I'm not using shredded chicken because I don't have any chicken to shred right now, so it's gonna be ground beef. Oh, I forgot to get the other seasoning out of there. Oh, crapolas. All right, y'all. I forgot to get one of the seasons out of here, actually. There we go. I think I got it. Because for this part, it actually calls for the taco seasoning. So I got it. Well, I forgot I didn't get it out of there earlier, but it's okay. It happens. It happens. It happens. Okay. All righty. And I ain't putting that back, so we're going to work off that. So let me go ahead and get a... I'm trying to see what kind of spoon. I guess I'll use this kind of spoon. I'll use a wooden handy-dandy wooden spoon. Or, like, I guess it's a spoon. Whatever you want to call it. Spoon. So let's go ahead and get this going, y'all. I already sprayed my pan. Like I said, I sprayed the pan already. And I got to get those papers off there. I know. It's going to burn up, y'all. I'll get it off. That's just me. Let me go ahead and get this. Okay. All right, y'all. And the pan is warming up, as you see. Uh-oh. Let me get this on over there. And what I'm doing now, I'm actually just going to cook the onions, y'all. But I just want the pan to warm up some first before I start cooking these bad boys. All right. And this was one whole onion, just to let you know as well. One whole onion. I'm putting that in there first. Oh, I need my garlic. And I'm putting minced garlic in there as well. The recipe does call for minced garlic. And like I said, I'm putting 2 big heaping spoons. My little silver spoon. I'm not measuring it. But I just put what I think is right in the recipe. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, I know it calls for 2 tablespoons, but I'm using it how I want to use it. That's just me. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. but I do it all the time, so I'm fine with that. Like I said, there's my garlic. There's my garlic. Put this back in the freezer. I'll give you a second. There we go. All right. And okay. And I'm also gonna, once I get this going, y'all, I'm gonna put like I said, some of the rest of the can of black beans in there as well, just to let y'all know. And this smells so good already, y'all. Oh my god. And this mixture that I'm making with the ground meat is going to go on top of the cornbread once it's done. So I just want to make sure I cook this, so I won't have to worry about it when I got the cornbread out the oven. It smells so good, y'all. Ah, it smells so good already. So, okay. Let me get a little bit of, I got my Himalayan sea salt. I'm going to add a little bit of that on there. Just a tiny, like a pinch. I'm just putting a pinch of salt, y'all, all around. That's all I'm doing with that. And there is a measurement on there. And like I said, it'll be in the description of the video. But like I said, I don't normally go by the actual list of ingredients like that sometimes. That's how I cook. I put it that way. But I think it's probably like a teaspoon, half a teaspoon or a teaspoon. Let me look, y'all. I don't think it actually says. It just says kosher salt, so you can put it. Well, I wouldn't say put a lot, but I just put like this. Use my little finger, so you can put like a half a teaspoon. I wouldn't say more than that. But you're already gonna put some taco seasoning and stuff like that in there too. Unless you like it salty, then go ahead. I don't like a lot of salt and seasoning like that, so I won't use too much seasoning. I will use some. My partner and his daughter don't like my little bland food, so I gotta use a little bit. And And next I'm adding the, trying to get the, I'm hitting the list of taco season, y'all. And you can use whatever taco season you want to use. I got this from Walmart. I think it was like, I don't know, probably 50 cents. But you can use any kind that you want. If you want to use a more expensive kind, then do that. This one, I actually don't think it was even 50 cents. I think it was like 30-something cents. I think that's what it was. I used the cheapest one, y'all. I wasn't paying for all that. It's all the same season. I've tried the highest one. I've tried the cheapest one. They all taste the same to me. But if you have a certain one, use the one you like. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, I'm going ahead and putting the hamburger. But this is the ground lamb and the Wagyu beef in there. Come on up out of there. There we go. We gonna get it all out of there. Well, some of us still left. Let me get a little bit of that out. There we go. I'm gonna have to clean this up after I'm done. That's okay. All right. All right. Let me cut the other one open. Cut the other one open, y'all. And like I said, this is definitely an easy recipe. It just takes a little time to make, that's all. That is it. It just takes a little time to make. Like I said, I'm putting the ground meat in here so I can go ahead and cook that with the onions too. The onion and the garlic mixture. And these, these packages are 1 pound each. So that's 2 pounds of meat I'm putting in there, y'all, just to let you know. Now, if you want a bigger one, you want to use a bigger thing of meat, you're feeding more than just 3 people, we'll definitely have leftovers. We always have leftovers, but they're gone like a day usually, for lunch and different things, for after school and stuff like that. So they're usually gone. But you can double the recipe if you like, especially if you have several kids, or this is for like an event that you're doing. People are coming by, you want to have like a little party night, and this is your dish to make, then by all means, definitely double the recipe. This smells so good already, y'all. Oh my God. Oh, Lord, child. Let me go ahead and sprinkle this taco seasoning on top. And the taco seasoning actually calls for 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning, but I just sprinkle it on because I know how much we like. But like I said, you can definitely do as you please with the taco seasoning. I would not say put the whole entire thing in there at all. But it says 1 tablespoon. I usually do about half the pack usually. I do want it to be flavorful. I've tried with just the 1 tablespoon. I don't think they like that taste too much. It wasn't as flavorful. You'll put it that way. I put it that way, y'all. So, like I said, I use about half the pack. So, but you don't have to. You can go strictly by the recipe. That's fine. Do that if you need. But I always use about half the pack. Because that little extra flavor does taste good up in here, y'all. Trust me on that one. So like I said, this recipe, like I said, is definitely, and this for those college kids out there who are trying to learn how to cook, this is a great recipe for y'all to have that can last y'all a few days. Especially if you're in a dorm room or you have a kitchen or in an apartment. This is good for y'all too. I know school about to let out soon, but it's going to start back up. So you're going to always have time for the school and where you need a recipe to cook. And like I said, y'all can make this as an easy meal. If y'all want to get together and buy this, purchase this meal, purchase like some of the ingredients, like 4 or 5 of y'all, and then go ahead and put it together and cook. It'll be an easy meal for y'all to, of course, enjoy. It don't take that much work, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this and let it simmer just a little bit, y'all. Like I said, I got my cornbread in the oven. It smells so good up here, y'all. It smells heavenly. When I say heavenly, I mean heavenly. Goodness gracious. It smells like, I don't know what. It smells so good. Y'all, my partner back to sleep because he had just gotten off work, but 2 hours ago. I'm sure it's going to wake him up, y'all. I'm sure it's going to wake him up. Goodness. Clean it off. Okay, I want to make sure I clean it off. Now it's sizzling some, y'all, as y'all can see. Definitely getting this sizzle on. Getting this sizzle on, y'all. Getting the sizzle on. And this is the meat for me Usually I don't make it till it's all the way completely well done. I leave a little bit of pink in there just so, because it's going to have to go in the oven with the cornbread in a few to, of course, bake with that. So it's going to be in there for about 20, 30 minutes. So I never cook it all the way. It will be a little bit, I mean, we'll be mostly cooked, but it will be a little bit of pink in there as well, just to let y'all know. So, but you don't have to do that. You can make it all the way done and just fix it in the oven. I'm the kind of person who don't want the meat to always cook on the stove all the way, because I've done it before, different recipes, and the meat turned out kind of dry, so I don't want that. But like I said, you can do as you feel. Nothing's going to happen, but the meat will cook in the oven for the 20, 30 minutes it's in there. And it will come out well done, I put it that way. So you don't have any, or shouldn't have any issues with the meat not being all the way done once you take it out the oven. So I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I just want to say that. Let me look at this cornbread, y'all. Let me set the spoon up there. And it looks good, y'all. Looks doggone good. Oh, I forgot to put the black beans in here, y'all. Lord, I'm looking back there like, what is this? I forgot to put those in there. And that was the rest of the can of black beans, because I didn't want to waste it, y'all. Didn't want to waste it. I don't usually waste stuff like that. So if it calls for a half a can or that kind of thing, I'm putting the whole thing in there. Always. And that's my little kitty cat's food. Uh-oh. All right. Like I said, this stuff is cooking, y'all, very, very well. And it's looking good, too. Looking very good. And I normally don't drain the grease off of here, just to let y'all know. When I take it out the pan, I usually try to take less of the grease then. But just know, like I said, with this recipe, usually I don't. I do have to add some enchilada sauce, just to let y'all know. Okay. And for the recipe for the enchilada sauce, it is a half a cup. Half a cup of enchilada sauce. And this is 1/4 of a cup, so I'm going to have to pour it twice, just to let y'all know, just in case you're wondering why I'm only putting 1 cup. But this is 1/4 of a cup, so I'm putting 2/4 of a cup. And that's, of course, a half. So, alrighty. Now, you know what? I'm going to add just a little bit more for this recipe, because I use all this meat. There we go. Just know that you will have some of this left over, y'all. Just know that. Like I said, I don't like to throw stuff away, but with this recipe, I don't usually have anything else to use it for, so I can't just keep it in the can or keep it in the jar or that kind of thing. So usually I do just discard the rest of it after I get done putting it inside, pouring on the cornbread. So I do have to pour some of this on the cornbread as well. Uh-oh. So don't throw your can away right now. Still got some more use out of that enchilada sauce, but you just may not use it all. Because like I said, it does have to go on top of the cornbread. So, uh-oh. Okay. And I'm still stirring, y'all. This for me is done. So I'm going to cut this off. And I know we still got time for the cornbread to cook. So let me look, y'all. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, well, the cornbread only has like a few more minutes to cook, actually. So I'll just keep this bad boy going. Put it that way. So like I said, definitely that's the meat cooked. The meat is already cooked, so that looks awesome. But like I said, the cornbread is almost done. So I'm going to have to take that cornbread shortly out the oven. And then want you to you have to poke holes inside the cornbread once it's done. And I'm going to take you through that process as well. I'm going to need a fork to do that with. And I'll just take my fork, my handy dandy fork, a regular fork, and I'll just set it up here on my plate over here for the time being until we get to that. So like I said, I hope you've been loving this recipe so far. Like I said, definitely make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Of course, this is Tonetta Clay. This is my channel, but you're at Tony's Kitchen right now. I guess I put it that way. But like I said, make sure that you subscribe. And of course, share this video out with those who may want to make this awesome recipe. I'm sure you know somebody that want to make this recipe. So just share this on your page and let them know what's going on over here in Tony's world. I guess I put it that way. So like I said, definitely. Trying to see, that's actually it, y'all, with this particular meat part. I'm just waiting for this cornbread to get done. And I'm probably going to keep y'all on here the whole time just to let you know until it actually goes into the oven to actually bake. So, like I said, I'll just talk to y'all for the time being. Shoot. And like I said, I hope y'all, if y'all have already subscribed, definitely thank you. I really appreciate that. Like, the support on the channel definitely goes a long way. And just to know that besides making food videos, I'm a certified life coach and I'm a social worker for 25 years now. So I, of course, talk about life and caregiving, because those are the kind of things that I've, of course, dealt with, relationships and those types of things. When anything, not anything, but most things when it comes to people, like I said, social work involves a lot of building rapport with people, different kinds of people, professionals and non-professionals. Of course, establishing those relationships, and of course, just seeing how families function and how people function and those kind of things as well. Like I said, that's where all my experience, besides that, professionally, that's where it comes from. But I, of course, have experience, of course, personal life experiences with all types of things that's happened in my life that I also share on this channel as well. So like I said, if you need, of course, your dose of food, I guess I put it that way, or your meal to eat, and watch some other of my videos, definitely check it out. Like I said, your girl's here to heal in different type of ways. I guess mentally, physically, and emotionally. I guess I put it that way. Physically, the food may not be all that healthy, but that's all right. You can treat yourself every once in a while. That's all right. So I guess they healthy is, but that's all right. That is all right, y'all. All right, let me get this cornbread about this oven. This heat, y'all. This heat. Uh-oh. Let me touch this bad boy just on top a little bit. Yeah, it's done. And this is how the cornbread looks, y'all. For me, when it came out the oven, looks like an awesome, awesome thing of cornbread, y'all. So what I'm going to do now, I know y'all see all that mess in the back. That's all the dishes I've had and my cookie dishes earlier. So, and I ain't cleaning up for this video, so that's all right. So, because I had to get some other things done, y'all. That's all right. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into the rest of this this recipe. Actually, let me move this down, this hamburger down. Actually, I'm going to move it kind of up here so I can put the other part in the back. I hope I don't hit this doggone thing. So I usually don't leave stuff on the stove like that. But let me stick it back here. I think I can stick it back there. I hope it be okay. Should be. Or maybe, I know they're still hot. Okay. I'll stick it right there. So, like I said, I have to take the fork and put some holes. And I'm keeping my oven on just to let y'all know it's on 350. But I got to take the fork and make some holes in this. And that's all I'm doing, just sticking holes all across the whole entire cornbread. Like I said, you have to use that enchilada sauce still. And I may put, well, I don't know about, I'll put maybe a little bit more than what's left in there. My little black beans are stuck. That's all right. That's going to happen, y'all. But like I said, I'm just making the holes on the top of this cornbread. So I got to pour this enchilada sauce on top of here. And then go ahead and move this stuff around so it can all get on top. So let me get a spoon. That's done with the spoon. Uh-oh. My thing. And, of course, I'm using 1/4 of a cup, but I may put a little bit more, like I said. I'm pretty sure I will. Yeah, because it ain't enough for that. There's not enough for that, y'all. I want it to be all around because otherwise it's going to be a little bit, you know, dry. But I'm going to try to use that. That probably was about another 1/2 cup, y'all. But you don't have to do that. I was doing that because I wanted the more of the enchilada sauce to be on here and to cover this whole entire thing. So all I'm doing now is just spreading the enchilada sauce around this. That is it. So I'm hoping I get it all. I should get it all with that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, that looks good, y'all. Because we still got the juice and stuff from the meat too. Alright. Got all this stuff all on my hands, y'all. That happens when you cook. So let me set this. Hopefully this should be okay. It should be okay sitting on top of here. I know that was a little hot back there, but it hopefully should be all right. So what I'm going to do now is, let me find me another spoon, actually a big spoon. Okay. I'm going to use this small spoon over here. I'm going to use the big spoon. I got a lot of dishes to clean up, y'all. That's usually he gets the dishes when I have to do all the cooking and stuff. Because today is my day to cook. So, but what I'm going to do now is just pour or put the meat mixture on top of this. Like I said, I'll spread it out once I get it all up on here. But I'm just putting the meat mixture on top of there, just to get it on up here, y'all. Like I said, you see all that juice. I'm going to pour a little bit of that on top of her too, once I get done. So that's how I make it. It doesn't say that. I mean, that's how I do my recipe. I hope that you do it the same if you feel comfortable. Like I said, it's not anything different. Just putting a little bit of the juice that the meat was cooked in on top. That's all. Once I get done. But I still got some onions and stuff up in there too. So I always pour just a tiny bit. Maybe a fourth of a cup. And like I said, you don't have to do that. That's just what I do. But I want you to follow the recipe, so do what I do. Do what I do, y'all, in this particular recipe. Oh my goodness. Alright. I think I got most of it. Whoa, Lord. Trying to get all my onions and stuff up out of there. So like I said, we're just going to pour a little bit of this on top of this. Just a little bit. Okay. I want to, I'm going to set it kind of halfway off of that because I don't want the waste on top of the thing. So, what I'm doing with this, like I said, I'm just spreading the mixture out on top. And I got some cheese that's going to sit on top of this bad boy. So, you can put as much cheese as you like. If y'all love cheese like my family does, you can put a lot. If not, don't put a lot of cheese. Just put a little bit, just to set it on off and just to cover it up some. Because it's going to bake on down, so be a nice little recipe. Like I said, I'm done with this particular part. I'm just trying to make sure everything is spread out on here. Spread out okay. There we go. Okay. All right, so let me get my cheese, y'all. I'm using this Fiesta blend cheese. Just the generic Walmart kind. If you want to get the non-generic kind, do that. Like I said, this is what I had in my house. I don't go out and buy anything extra unless I have to. Otherwise, I use what I got in my house. So I would suggest you use what you got. Even if you have sliced cheese, slice that cheese on up and put little pieces on top. If you or just lay the whole piece on top. If you want to do it that way, it's still gonna turn out damn good. I'm pretty sure of that. And you can use whatever kind of cheese you want to use. You can use all mozzarella. Like I said, this is Fiesta cheese blend that has Monterey Jack, cheddar, quesadilla, queso, and asadero cheese. But you can use all mozzarella. You can use Colby Jack. Use whatever kind you want. Just cheddar. You can use whatever kind you want to use, y'all. Just to let you know. And like I said, I'm putting a lot on here because my family loves the cheese. They love this. They love the cheese on top too. So I'm definitely got to put some of the cheese, a lot more cheese on here. But like I said, do it as your family likes. You know what your family likes, so make it the way they like. And this is a 1 pound bag of the cheese, just to let you know. And I may use this entire bag because it wasn't that much in there to begin with. Well, it was a lot in there to begin with, but it wasn't a full bag when I started using it because it was already open. So like I said, I'm using what I got. So you please use what you got. Unless you had to go buy something, then go buy it. But try to do it as cheap as you can because you don't want to buy a whole lot of things. And for me, at least for these recipes, I try to keep it simple. So y'all ain't spending too much money either. Neither am I. Trying to be on, I know these days, how food is, you got to be on the budget, y'all. So trying to keep your budget friendly for y'all too. As much as I can. You know, this recipe has a lot of different ingredients, but a lot of the ingredients I got besides the cheese and I guess the hamburger were just $1 or $2 at the most. I think enchilada sauce like 88 cents and the jalapeno, one jalapeno was probably like 20 cents and The egg, you have an egg in there. Usually people have the staples like that in there already. So you shouldn't have to spend so much for this recipe, y'all. Like I said, I definitely don't want you to. And what I'm looking for now is, I should have already had it out, but it's okay. Whoa, I'm knocking stuff over, y'all. I always put a little bit of Italian seasoning on top. I always do that. You don't have to. You don't want, if you want to use cilantro or dry cilantro, that kind of thing, put that on top if you like. But I always use Italian seasoning because that's what we normally have in the house. And if we didn't have it, I wouldn't put it up there. I put it that way. I wouldn't just go bad just for this particular recipe. But like I said, that's what I put on here, y'all. If you got something, use it. If not, don't worry about it. And if you want to go buy it, then do it. That's fine with me, as long as you're not breaking your bank for that. I know it's probably just $1, but that's all right. So, I'm putting this bad boy in the oven, y'all. Like I said, this recipe, it is a little bit involved, but that's okay. But putting this bad boy into the oven, let me stick it on down here now while I'm talking to y'all. Okay, that's going in the oven. Like I said, for about 20 minutes, a good 20 minutes. So I'll be back in 20 minutes and show y'all how this looks. I probably may not be able to taste it. It just depends on how hot, because it's going to be very, very hot. So I may be able to taste it. I may not. We'll see. If not, then I'll just show you the casserole. So I'll be back in 20, 25 minutes. And make sure, excuse me, by the time I come back, make sure y'all have already subscribed to Tonetta Clay's channel. Make sure you subscribe. Be right back. Hey y'all, I am back. The enchilada casserole is done. It's still sizzling. Check out this bad boy. Like I said, it's still sizzling, y'all. It looks damn good, y'all. And no, I'm not going to be able to taste this on video. Because I'm not about to burn my mouth like I did last time. So heck no. But like I said, the casserole is done. And this was actually 15 minutes for me because the oven was already on. So it was already ready, hot and ready to go. I didn't want my cheese to get darkened or Cajuned, as I should put it. So this is how this is going to look for us, y'all. But like I said, look at this bad boy. It looks damn good, y'all. It looks damn good. All right now. It looks damn good. All right, y'all. Like I said, once this cool down, I'll give it about another 5 minutes to cool down. Then we're going to go ahead and get to eating. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Like I said, all the ingredients are in the description of this video, and let me know in the comments if you make this, y'all, because I definitely want to know what your take is on how this tastes. We think it tastes damn good. We love it, especially the cornbread mixture. Oh my god, it tastes so good. But like I said, y'all, trust me, you will love this, especially if you like Mexican style food, that kind of thing. You will definitely love this. Like I said, let me know in the comments whether you make this. So like I said, peace out. And like I said, make sure that y'all subscribe to my channel. And make sure that you click that notification bell to receive all the videos that I upload throughout the week. So I hope you enjoyed this. Peace out.